a lot of new challenges that people didn't expect, but there definitely is positive things that have came from it. Like people are more considerate of how and checking in on their teammates and how they're doing, and it probably wouldn't have been like that if COVID didn't happen. So
it's not what I expected it to be. There's been a lot of hardships. But I found also that my team has really grown a lot through this. It gave me a chance to get to know the younger girls on our team a lot more. I was abroad actually the beginning of my junior year, so I didn't have that tight connection that I did with the freshmen, and I was still able to kindle that. I did the European Studies program. It was phenomenal. It's very cliche that a lot of people say that study abroad changed who you are, but it definitely, I wouldn't say it changed who I was, but it definitely helped me grow as a person. I studied English, history, and art history at Oxford in England, and that was wonderful. And then we ended up doing about a month study with a tutor, just traveling everywhere in Europe that you could possibly imagine. My favorite country I visited was actually on my own time. It was a weekend trip. I went to Iceland, and I am such a dork when it comes to Icelandic literature. It is my favorite type of literature to read, so I geeked out the entire time and absolutely loved it. Fortunately, most of us were on campus after spring break, and Coach Hankman was able to have us at a social distance last track meeting, and there was a lot of tears. I think it was the first time where Coach Shankman actually didn't have words to speak. I remember Ben Griffith's speech was awesome. It was fantastic, of course, because it's Ben. Just lifting everyone up and putting a positive spin, as positive as he can. Just with the situation that we had, just reminding us how lucky we are to go into a pandemic being conference champions in both the men's and the women's team. So he amped us up, and there's one big 60 people group air hug that we did.
Getting the news that our fall semester is canceled, especially coming off of 2 SAA championship appearances, was a heartbreak that I haven't felt before. Last conference championship, we lost a center, and also my freshman year. And I know that me personally, I was literally already looking forward to playing them and getting, this may sound bad, but getting revenge in our very next game with them, like on the bus ride back. It's not like it was ever, oh, soccer's over or whatever. Like everyone was, I don't know about everyone, but me personally, I was already looking forward to the next season coming off of that conference championship. So whenever I received the email, I remember I was at my brother's baseball practice, and I just like looked at it and started bawling, crying, because I've put in so much work over the summer. Like, people don't understand how much work athletes put in outside of practice in order to be where they want to be. And especially coming into a soccer season, although it's not my senior year, I only have 2 years left of a season. And anyone that plays for college has the drive already to want to be on the field any minute they can. So it was just really heartbreaking, because I just worked so hard, and I know that my entire team has worked so hard and was looking forward to it so much. It was just a very unique and not fun experience.
My favorite memory is our last conference championship, the 4x4. If you know anything about track, it is the last event of the night, and we knew that we won conference championship between the 4 of us, me, Alli, Sarah Kate Capel and Lita Sincere made up that relay, and we were all exhausted because we're all multi-event athletes. So Coach Shankman, our track coach, he pulled us aside and he asked us if we wanted to still do this relay because we already won whether we did it or we did not. And I remember Alli brought out the intensity and you're like, I'm doing this relay, like this is what I signed up to do, and we all had the same mindset. We expected that we would be way in the lead on that relay. We started out, we were not. I think we were in like 3rd or 4th by the time me and Alli are the beginning of the relay, so we started off pretty much behind. So it was pretty intense, but we ended up winning with our 4th leg with Lita by 100th of a second, and that was the sweetest win we have ever had with the 4x4, and I think we all cried a lot. I think I'm pretty hilarious if it comes to...
I mean, I'm pretty funny too, honestly.
I just won a meme competition online.
Okay, you win.
No, Alli's pretty funny.
I would say our funny vibes match each other. We're not like...
Different senses of humor.
Yeah.
Very, very different. She's dry. I don't know what I am.
I'm very blunt and to the point,
yeah.
And you're very ecstatic about everything.
Yeah. Alli.
Really?
I feel like you're on your phone.
I take a lot of pictures.
Sometimes I feel artsy. Yeah, I think I'm more on social media, but you take more pictures.
Yeah. What's the winner? The Body Armor Light Peach Mango. That's gonna be my go-to.
I drink Noon, the little electrolyte tablets. I love Noon. No one else likes it, I don't think. These are the people who've just popped in my mind. I'm so excited to see my 2 English major senior buddies, Emma Thames and Ann Cunningham. Oh my gosh. They're in Texas and Wisconsin, and I feel so far apart from them. And Josh Alexander, I miss you, buddy. Oh my gosh, on our team.
This is gonna go a little deep, but I cannot wait to see a circle of soccer cleats. Like being in that huddle and at practice and just like, oh my gosh, when I think of something that the very first day back at school that I can't wait to see, it's my teammates and everything about my sports.
When returning to campus, I definitely have to prepare myself. Just knowing that it's not going to be exactly how it used to be at Rhodes. I don't want to put expectations on my experience. Instead, I definitely just want to cherish the semester I have left at Rhodes. I definitely know, and I talked to my roommates about this, I will try my darndest to be at the RAT as much as I can just to see different people, and I never thought that I would say that I would be at the RAT as much as I can, but here we are.
I think logistically, upon returning to campus, it's going to be very important for everyone within the Rhodes community to be mindful of the people that they're around. And although a college experience is super important, and that is the entire reason that I know that people are trying to get the students back on campus, it's just going to be very important that the Rhodes community comes together in a way that we haven't had to before.